Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. If you've been here before, you will have seen me make this couple of pages for a little collab that me, Sally and Sandy made. Well, I was considering making it into a book about the seasons. Well, for a witch. But I've changed my mind. The seasons are all going to be in this book, but it's not going to be specific for seasons. And what I thought is, I'm just going to make it like a junk journal that you can add little recipes for potions, little notes, little snippets of what was being seen. Did that make sense? Not really. But basically in my head, it's a little girl witch that doesn't know she's a witch. And she finds this book in an old drawer that looks like it's not been used for a long time. I'm thinking, say 1800s, old cottage, and she comes from a very long line of witches. But it's now the future, and the witch line kind of died down. So my thoughts were that she finds this book and it's got lots of notes in it already, and as she reads it she starts to get this sensation of maybe she knows what this book is about and she wants to explore. So she sneaks out late at night and she starts journaling about what she sees in the forest, collecting leaves and berries and sparkle, all the kind of things that she can put into potions. She wants to try these potions out. So I'm going to be making the actual box that she's going to be putting the potions in after I've done this. So today's video is going to be about 2 more pages for this book. Saturday, I thought I'll finish the 2 pages and make the book an actual book, so it all looks a cohesive piece. And then next week, I'm going to make some potions on the Tuesday. And then Thursday, maybe make other items for this book box thing. You know, like the things that she collects and puts them into little boxes inside the box. So it makes it something that she can open and just grab for when she wants to make the potions up. Oh, excuse me, it's very late and I'm a little burpy. Do apologise. I also apologise for how fast this is. This was 2 hours long. Yeah. Time just slipped away from me. And so this book box will be completed on the following Saturday. So everything will come together in one long video. Well, it won't be long. I mean, not too long. But you'll see all the bits I've made up to that, and there will be a story along with it. If you haven't seen this book started, then I will link up at the top, or maybe in the card at the end, not the card, the end screen, to show you where to look. I've really enjoyed making this. I put an old drawing of a bird in and called it a blue jay. It's not a blue jay. I have no idea what bird it is. It was just something I doodled. Now, this stuff I got from Cobnuts, and I shall link her channel, if I remember. If I don't, somebody tell me, in the description. I have a really bad memory. But that is snail slime. And it glows in the dark. In the moonlight, in fact. Now, I did write this, and then I accidentally wiped over with a baby wipe. Yep, it came off. Oh dear. So I do have to put that back on again. But I'm putting little bits and bobs in, and also writing little bits and bobs in, because like I said, I want this to be as though the child can add to it Does that make sense? I think I'm waffling again. But anyway, I had no plan whatsoever to do this. It was just grab this, grab that, and see how we go. I mean, at one point, I'm going to be doing this triangle thing, and my God, my brain could not fathom it out. Or did I just do it? I think I've just done it, actually. I could not figure out how to fold a triangle to make it into an envelope. It was just foxing me. Now, the dried leaves and things, I've collected them on my travels when I've gone down my local high street with the young man I look after. And I dry them myself in an old book. Very old-fashioned. I swear I'm like 90. And I pick up the nicest leaves, or the smallest leaves I can find, and just pop them in a book, leave them, mostly forget about them. Yeah, that's definitely a mostly forget about them. And I've also got a tub that I put in the dried flowers that I borrow, look after. There's quite a few bushes and things that as you walk down, not on people's gardens, don't do that. But I'll look at things and think, oh, that's nice, I might have to have that. So yoink, off it goes. Even weeds, with the little pretty flowers, I'll take those and just press them in a book. So yeah, I'm a bit of a tea leaf. And this is the key that has to be found in a compost heap. There's also rust under a gate, but it has to be from the back garden, not the front. Don't ask me where these ideas come from. They just popped into my brain. You'll probably notice that I'll start one piece of paper and then work on something else, and that's because my brain just decided, oh, must do that. Oh, must do that. And my brain is everywhere and nowhere all at once. So this is an anthill, and mushrooms that look like ears. Did you like the little joke? It said totally fungi. Yes, I'm that sad. I'm that kind of person. And this is a foxglove. Partial foxglove. I find these in my garden all the time. I have never planted a foxglove, but last year I had the most humongous foxglove and I was so impressed with it. And then it died the year later. I have a feeling they don't last. And when they don't last, they drop seedlings everywhere and then they found 6 million somewhere else. I absolutely love them. They're not very good for your cats, them. So, be aware. Foxgloves are poisonous. A pity you can't just use them. Anyway, this is like a concertina fold, and I've used the wax melts again. Not wax melts, they're not wax melts, it's just wax in a thing. But I used some buttons this time to make the prints inside them. I have a ton of buttons, and this leaf, Jesus, it would not stay down. It was doing my boxing. So that's page 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. 6. Oh, page 6. So this will be page 7 and 8. And see, you can tell I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So I stick these together and then realise I want it to be a little bit short, so I cut it. And obviously stamp around the edges, make it look a bit more zhuzhed up. That's what you want to call it. And I glue that down and then ink around the sides just to tie it all in together. This, I don't want it to be perfect. I can do perfect. I have done perfect with these books and they've come out really well, but I wanted this to be more real, more natural, like something you just pick up and just scribble a few notes in and stuff like that. And this sticker, oi, it took me half an hour to get that off. I ended up having to use some glitter tape because the sellotape that I'd got could not get the end. I love these nails, right? They look really pretty and I can actually do stuff with them. Except sellotape. Cannot get the sellotape open. For love nor money. And obviously I've had to put a unicorn in here. And it says, haven't seen the unicorn yet. Be respectful. It's a pity a lot of people don't realise that word is a fun word to use. Respect goes a long way. And this is moon water. I can't read my own writing, so I apologise if you can't either. But there's a dandelion from the back garden again, a rock or stone, some little soil, water, and the soil has to be warm. And there's a crack in the bottle, but it's fine. It's totally fine. It works. And this pen, I'm in love with this pen. I keep writing with this pen. I'm going to have no black ink left by the time I've done because I love drawing with it too. It's just so Quentin Blake. I just love the way it writes. And if you don't know who Quentin Blake is, he did the doodles, the drawings, the artwork for Roald Dahl. Amazing artwork. And I always feel, an ink pen always feels like that kind of doodles. I love it. This one says, watch out for the bees, they're nosy. And it smells weirdly fruity. Again, I don't know where that came from. Strange little things come into my head and it's like, yeah, okay. Somebody said something about I can't say this word. Chamomile tea. So of course I had to do something that would be calming. Now, you don't really want to be looking for chamomile, so using pollen or leaves fallen from a bush, but they have to be the ones that's fallen and not actually from the bush. And there's all sorts of little tweaks and turns in these. I mean, for tea you pick the freshest buds of leaves, and this is not that. You use the oldest. Because with age comes wisdom, apparently. Not everybody has got wisdom. Some people still act like children. But this frayed a lot, so I cheated. And I used the glue to dry it and then straighten it out so I could push it through the actual key. And another silly joke, don't lose this key. It's a key ingredient. Yes, I know. I'll shut up. I'm not a comedian. Never will be a comedian. Now, this one I've made sort of like a boxy type envelope thing. It was just to make it raise up from the book a little bit more so I could get more in it. And this book can be an ongoing thing because there's so much you can fit into this. And when they put the cover onto it, not the cover, but the paper that goes around the edge, the ends, it will open up quite wide because I don't want it to be too tight. So if it's too tight, you can't fit all sorts in. So I want to be able to add more and more to this. Or whoever wants it can add more and more to it. So it's building up. I've got all these scrap pieces of paper and I'm just making them a little bit more tied in. I'm making thumbprints to make it look a bit like you've just grabbed it from the floor after you've been writing or something like that. This is the seed wake morning. I can't read my own writing again. I want to say infusion. Probably not. It is late at night. I can't read and I can't remember what I've said or written. But it's to make the seeds grow. Now, it could be shy seeds or lazy seeds. But birdsong encourages them to grow with the potion. So it's best to do it at night when it's raining. I mean, in the day when it's raining, in summer, with birdsong. It's all these little tidbits that need to just be popped in. It makes it more real, even though it's all made up. It does make it seem more real. And these little wooden banners, are they banners? Streamers? No. When they're on the string, you'll see. I can't think of the word. I want to say banner. And I'm going to put 2026 on there, because this is the year that she's found it, and she's already adding to it, because that would have been blank. So there's bits and bobs that she's already added, like the metal leaf. That's not from the 1800s. These are little tiny bits. So I shall show you, this will be the video at the end, and I hope you like what you see, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. Come back on Saturday and you'll see it finished. And don't forget to check out Dave, who's next. And this is the Thursday train. And thank you to all my members, subscribers, and everybody who watches to the end. You're fantastic. And I'll also see you next time. Bye bye.